Once you have all the required tools to build the NestJS application, just go to the Google and open this website, nestjs.com. This is the official website where from the documentation we'll be taking a lot of help in upcoming lectures. So straight away navigate to the documentation and slightly navigate to find this section where you will find this command npm i-g nest CLI. So what this command will do is it will install the NestJS CLI, and this CLI is obviously will be used for launching the subsequent commands to do different stuff inside the NestJS. So this command is mandatory to install it globally. So just copy this, go and open the terminal in whatever folder you want to create a project, or in fact for now for this particular command you can just launch it globally in any of the command terminal. So what I'll be doing is I'll be just opening up the command terminal, and I'll just paste this command right in here, npm i-g nestjs CLI. So it will take a couple of minutes depending upon your internet speed and would install NestJS CLI globally in your system. Okay, once the CLI is installed, it will give you this kind of a little information that what it has installed, how many packages have been actually. And now in order to create the NestJS project, you need to launch the second command that is in here, nest new project name. But that's not actually going to be launched in here, at least in my case, because you need to specify the folder where you want to create the project. And for me, in my case, I'll be opening up either C or D or E drive, whatever your preferred location is, you can do that in that particular drive. So I'll be opening this folder, and I'll launch the command prompt or command terminal right in this particular folder. To do that, just go ahead, select this address bar, and then write cmd. It will open up the same command terminal but in the current folder, right in my case, which is D and my name. So I'll be launching that command right in here so that any project or any name that I'll be going for that project will be created right here. So just go to the documentation page again and copy this command and paste it in here. Make sure to change the project name to your own needs. So in my case, I will be writing I'll be building the restaurant project. So I'll be calling it as restaurant. So just press enter and it will ask you a question that which package manager would you like to use. In my case, you can choose any of these three. In my case, I'm comfortable with npm. So I'll just select that. And after pressing enter key, it will take a couple of minutes and it will install and scaffold the NestJS, all the project with all the necessary files and folders that are required for this. Once that command completes its execution, it will give us a message that the successfully created project with this name, and it will ask you actually to cd to jump into that folder where we have created the project and then launch this command npm run start to start the project. So what we will be doing is going to the location where we have just created that project. So here is the folder that was just created after a successful execution of that command. Just open it up to see its contents. So now we have to actually open this folder inside the VS Code. Just right click on that and open the current folder in VS Code. Okay, now you are safe actually to close this command terminal because we are going to use the built-in terminal inside the VS Code. So press Ctrl J to open the built-in terminal in the command current folder. I do have that git bash terminal right in here, but if you want to change, just go ahead and you can change to the command prompt, which is the default for Windows, but I'm comfortable actually working with the other one. So I'll be deleting this and we'll be using this one. So I am now inside the folder that I've created for that project. So I can just launch the command npm run start. So once you launch this command npm start, it will obviously take this command right from here. It is executing this command nest start. You can also actually use this command npm start dev. What this will do is it will launch the application in the watch mode. Watch mode means if any change that you will make in any of the file, it would automatically restart the server to reflect that change. And you can also launch the other commands too. There are different purposes for all these different commands. So we'll be talking about them a little later on. So this is what. Now what you can do is your server is running, and what you can do is you can go to the browser and you can actually write for localhost 3000 and you will see this hello world message. So if you see it, it means that you have successfully created and launched your first Next.js application successfully. So by this localhost 3000 from where it is coming, and if you want to change the port, let's suppose if for some application there may be a case that you are already or some other application in your system already using localhost port 3000. So in that case, you can just open this particular source folder inside the app module. You can actually not app module inside the main.ts file, you can change the port right from here. So it is taking that port from the environment variable, which is not there in my case, so that's why it is using this 3000 as a fallback option. So if you change this, like for example 5000, and press Ctrl S, the server is not automatically restarting, and if I come back and reload this, it is still running, because after making a change I need to restart the server in order to let this take those changes that I just made. So if I restart the server again and then go to the browser to refresh this, it will break it, because now I have changed the port from 3000 to 5000. So now let me make it 5000 to check if the server is working correctly. Yeah, that's it. But this is something that's not desirable, obviously, where each time you make a change you need to restart the server manually. So for that purpose, let's break it and let's do it like, let's launch the other command that I can find inside the package, which is start dev. So I'll be writing npm run start : dev, and now each time I make a change I will no more be needing actually to restart the server. Let's suppose change this port back to the, let me show you first if it's still working on port 5000, and let me change it to something else like 4000 this time. And the moment I made any change, it automatically restarted the server, and if I now refresh this, the server is broken, should be broken obviously, because now it would be accessible to the port 4000. So now this is the very basic tutorial in which I showed you how to build the very basic NestJS project.